For the first time since the 1970s, the population in Miami and Fort Lauderdale has decreased year over year. But how? If everyone wants to move to Florida, right? Yes, everybody wants to come, but it doesn't mean they are indeed arriving in South Florida. In the same period of time, Miami and Fort Lauderdale lost around 1% of its population. The state of Florida grew by 3%, which means this is a local problem. People still want to come to Florida, but not to the south. And those who live in the south already are thinking of leaving. Why? I'll give you 5 reasons right now. Hello my friends, welcome to this channel. My name is Jesus Balbuena. I'm a realtor in South Florida. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. This is my contact information. If you have any questions, I help people like you every single day on their questions about moving and investing in South Florida. So please don't be shy, give me a call or send me an email. I pick up the phone myself. Okay, so we're gonna start with the most obvious reasons of why people are living in South Florida, and then we're gonna get to the good stuff. And number 1, new construction developments bring more chaos. Yes, I agree, seeing those buildings up in the sky is great, but this affects heavily on the daily traffic of the residents. To make possible these projects, they usually close down streets temporarily, and sometimes they make modifications that they don't even make sense, like adding an extra traffic light for this new building. Also, imagine having construction noise next to you for 10 hours a day, every day, and if you live in a condo, you still have to pay HOA fees and all these other expenses. You pretty much have to suck it up, my friends, and that's why people are packing the stuff and leaving. Yes, it's been happening. Number 2, hurricanes, floods, and bipolar weather. Every couple of years, South Florida goes through the tragedy of a hurricane or flooding, and this sometimes makes people really wonder if they want to go through this again. Actually, I have clients whose condo on the first floor was recently flooded. Well, you know, the entire building, all the apartments on the first floor, they were flooded. And this is in Dania Beach, by the way. And now my clients are thinking of fixing, selling, and leaving South Florida is an option. So yes, like I said earlier, this is something that is happening for real. Of course, this goes together with many other reasons that I'm going to discuss with you right now. Number 3, and this is a good one, insurance. The most significant disaster occurred in Fort Myers, followed by the heavy rainfall in April 2023 here in South Florida. Naturally, everybody filed a claim on their insurance company at the same time, causing these companies, to put it in a more simple term, to go broke. Despite their huge increases on their insurance premiums, they still couldn't make up for their losses, so this company started to leave the state, making it really difficult to find property insurance here in South Florida. That's when Governor DeSantis introduced Citizens Insurance, a government-backed non-for-profit company intended to be used only as a last resort, but the truth is, this is now the only insurer in South Florida, making it something very similar of a monopoly. And guess what? Citizens also raised their premiums. This has become a real tragedy, and actually, I wanted to show you this clip of this lady right here in Palm Beach facing problems with her insurance. Take a look.
68-year-old Tina Zaro has paid off her home in Lake Worth, Florida, and is living off Social Security. But her home insurance has skyrocketed by a whopping 130%.
It's very scary, but what do you do? It's crazy, just crazy.
Now, when her policy expires at the end of the year, she'll drop it because she says she can't afford it, leaving her family even more worried about the next hurricane.
Well, I want everything for my mom. Don't make me cry. I wish I could wave a magic wand and make it perfect.
Really sad, right? This insurance situation went beyond this case, which is a reason number 4, the condo situation. The collapse of the Surfside building was also another excuse for insurance companies to raise their premiums, and also laws were introduced where all the condo associations must have reserves and all the maintenance must be up to date. Well, guess what? It turned out that most buildings are not up to date, so now owners have to pay, besides the regular association fees, exorbitant special assessments. I have a client with a $90,000 special assessment for a 2-bedroom condo in Miami Beach, and guess what? He's also selling. I'll talk about this more in depth in this video right here. It is definitely a must watch after this video. Everything that I've been saying for most of the video narrows down to one thing: the cost of living and housing. Let's face it, South Florida is very expensive. The median sales price in Miami is $550,000 and in Fort Lauderdale is $525,000. Certainly one of the highest in the country, and keep in mind that wages in South Florida are among the worst. So when you do the math, it just doesn't add up. You're paying more for the same or worse quality of life. Actually, I saw an article the other day saying that South Florida has the highest inflation on the nation. As a homeowner, you're pretty much trapped in your house because if you sell, you will hardly find anything you like in the same area unless you're willing to live like many other people are doing. But where are these people going? Well, there is a trend of going north. People in Miami are going to Broward, people in Broward are going to Palm Beach, and from Palm Beach they go to San Lucie or Vero Beach. Other popular destinations in Florida include the Orlando area, the Tampa area, and Jacksonville. As far as other out-of-state destination goes, you have Atlanta, Charlotte, and Nashville are among the popular ones. This is the best time for you to send me an email or give me a call. This is my contact information. Please subscribe to this channel. I speak to you soon and see you on the next one. Hasta la vista.